So, you did it. You passed one of the toughest exams in the country, and you now have those two incredible letters right next to your name. CA. Seriously, a massive congratulations. That is a huge deal. But after the parties and the celebrations start to fade, a new reality kicks in, and with it, a really big question. So let's dive into the roadmap for what comes next.
I mean, this is it, right? This is the question on every single new chartered accountant's mind. You have this incredible feeling of accomplishment, but it's mixed with a little bit of, uh-oh, what do I actually do now? You've climbed this absolute mountain of theory, but now you're standing at the edge of the professional world. And let me tell you, it looks nothing like the textbooks.
And that's really the key thing you have to understand. The challenges you're about to face, the uncertainty, the feeling that you don't know enough about the practical side of things, those are not signs that you're failing. They are your first real test as a professional. This is where the real learning truly begins. Okay, so we're going to break this whole journey down into 3 distinct phases. And first up is phase 1, securing your foundation. This is all about tackling the most immediate hurdles head on. We're talking about getting real-world exposure, landing a job that's actually worth your time, and building that unshakable confidence. All right, so the very first problem so many new CAs run into is that lack of practical exposure. Maybe your articleship was super heavy on theory, but kind of light on actual hands-on responsibility. You know the law inside and out, but you get nervous just thinking about an actual GST or income tax filing. So make this your first mission. Get your hands dirty, find online resources, teach yourself the step-by-step process, and absolutely master these fundamental tasks. Next, we've got the job hunt, which, let's be honest, can be so frustrating. You are highly qualified, and yet you're facing these really tough interviews and hearing some pretty low starting salary offers. The key here is to flip your perspective. Instead of just listing off your qualifications, you need to focus on what these firms actually need. How do your skills solve their problems? It's all about meeting their expectations, not just reading your resume out loud. And, even when you have the technical skills down, there's that confidence gap, especially when it comes to talking to clients. That fear is real. So what's the most effective first step? Don't just try to wing it. Seriously. Develop and practice some simple communication scripts or, talking points. Just having a plan for what to say in those common situations is going to instantly boost your confidence and make those interactions feel so much more smooth and professional. Okay, so once you've got your foundation secure, it's time for phase 2, defining your trajectory. This is where we move from just surviving to actually strategizing. It's about making those big decisions that are going to shape your entire career. And the first big decision is, of course, specialization. Where do you even begin? Should you go into GST, audit, tax, finance? Honestly, the number of options can feel pretty overwhelming. Each one of these paths needs a different skill set, and it offers a totally different future. The goal isn't to find the best path, it's to find the best path for you. This is where we can start to get a little more tactical about it. Just take a look at this breakdown. What are the core skills you need for something like GST versus, say, audit? What's the real, honest-to-goodness income potential? And what's the future look like for each one? Using a framework like this helps you cut through all the confusion and actually align your choice with your own personal strengths and goals. Now, for all you entrepreneurial CAs out there, the dream of starting your own practice can feel huge, like almost impossible. But you can break it down into a series of smaller, manageable challenges. Think about it. How do you get that very first client? How do you price your services so you're not undervaluing yourself? What does an office setup actually require? Answering these questions one by one, well, that turns a huge, overwhelming dream into a real actionable plan. And finally, let's talk about phase 3. This is so important. This isn't just about starting strong, it's about building a career that is successful, sustainable, and totally future-proof. And in today's world, that means embracing technology and, just as importantly, prioritizing your own well-being. This quote right here, it just nails the current situation perfectly. A lot of established professionals are, they're still working in pretty traditional manual ways. For you, as a new CA, this is not a barrier. This is your single biggest competitive advantage. Embracing tech isn't about keeping up anymore. It's about getting way, way ahead of the pack. So how do you actually do it? Don't get overwhelmed by the idea of learning AI. Start simple. Step 1. Just identify your most repetitive, boring, time-consuming tasks.
Step 2, do a little research on the tools out there that can automate them. And step 3, and this is the key, commit to implementing just one new tool a month. That's it. This tiny, consistent habit will completely transform you into an efficient AI-powered CA.
But future-proofing your career, it isn't just about the work that you do. It's about making sure you can keep doing it for the long haul. The crazy hours, the high pressure in this profession, it's all real. And the final challenge is learning how to manage your own energy so you don't burn out.
So this is your anti-burnout toolkit. It's not about working less, it's about working smarter. You need to implement productivity systems that actually work for you. You need to master your time instead of letting it master you. You have to prioritize your mental clarity, and this is a big one, you have to learn to set firm boundaries with both clients and bosses. Your long-term success absolutely depends on this.
Okay, so we've covered the foundation, the long-term trajectory, and future-proofing your career. Now let's pull all of these solutions together into one single powerful professional identity that you can start building like today. This right here is the goal. This is what you want to become, the AI plus practical CA mentor. Now, this isn't just some catchy title. It's a whole identity. It means you're the person who not only has the hands-on, practical expertise that clients are desperate for, but you also use modern technology and AI to deliver it faster and better than anybody else.
And let's be super clear here. This identity, this is your ultimate career strategy. By solving real, practical problems and using technology to do it, you build a powerful reputation. And that reputation lets you build an audience, create valuable courses, and eventually establish a high-value consulting practice. You won't just be participating in the market, you'll be dominating your niche.
So as you stand here today, a newly qualified chartered accountant, your career is basically a blank ledger. The debits and credits of the next few years, they are completely up to you. You have the knowledge, and now you have the roadmap. The only question left is, what are you going to write on it?